always been my older brother's ultimate hype woman. We're only 18 months apart, and honestly, we're best friends. So when his indie rock band landed a gig at the biggest venue in town, there was zero chance I was playing it cool. I was front row, practically pressed against the metal barricade. The place was packed, hundreds of people, sweat everywhere, the bass rattling my ribs. And the second my brother Jake stepped up for his guitar solo, I lost my mind. I'm talking embarrassing levels of screaming. "That's my guy, let's go, Jake!" I was waving this ridiculously large neon sign, completely ignoring the fact that everyone around me was staring. But about 3 songs in, I noticed this girl standing to my left. Bleach blonde hair, leather jacket, heavily lined eyes, and she was glaring at me. Not just annoyed, but looking at me like she wanted to end my life. At first, I brushed it off. I figured maybe my sign was blocking her view. But then, between songs, I heard her scoff and loudly whisper to her friend, "I am so sick of these pathetic fangirls. Jake is my boyfriend. She needs to back the hell off." Wait, what? My brother didn't have a girlfriend. At least not one he'd ever mentioned to me. I almost laughed out loud, but honestly, she looked completely unhinged. Every time I cheered, she would take a step closer, crossing her arms, her jaw completely clenched. It was getting super weird, but I wasn't about to let some delusional groupie ruin my brother's big night. Finally, the set ends. The crowd goes wild. Jake unplugs his guitar, hops off the front of the stage, and makes a beeline straight for me. He's drenched in sweat, grinning from ear to ear. I reach over the barricade, and we do our classic, complicated handshake, ending in a massive hug. "You absolutely killed it!" I yelled, before Jake could even say thanks. I felt a hand grab my shoulder and violently yank me backward. I stumbled, barely catching my balance. I spun around, and it's leather jacket girl. Her face is bright red, and she is furious. "Are you deaf?" she screamed, throwing her half-full drink right at my shoes. I said, "Keep your hands off my man." The entire front row went dead silent. Even the sound guy stopped rolling cables. Jake stared at her, his smile completely vanishing. He hopped the barricade in one smooth motion, stepping right in front of me, shielding me from her. "What the hell is your problem, Ashley?" Jake's voice was dangerously low. Her anger immediately turned to panic. "Jake, baby, She was throwing herself at you." Jake looked at her with pure, unadulterated disgust. "Ashley, this is my sister." The silence that followed was absolutely deafening. You could actually see her soul leave her body. Your sister?" she choked out, turning whiter than a ghost. "Yeah," Jake snapped. "The one I spent 2 hours talking about at dinner yesterday. We are so done. Get out of here." She tried to reach for him. "Wait, please, I didn't now." Jake interrupted, pointing to the exit. She turned around, practically sprinting through the crowd out the back doors. Jake turned to me, wiping a drop of her spilled drink off my jacket. "Remind me," he sighed, "to let you screen my dates from now on."